This is an important principle for, if applied, it could change the world and bring peace on earth, goodwill to men. Let us enunciate the principle. Within the core of each human being dwells the same consciousness that was accessed by Jesus. Each of us are in the same family and are extensions of the one God. Most of us have forgotten who we are. Those who remember see past the negativity of their brethren to the truth of the Christ within. Hence, they remove their own limitations and know the truth that makes them free. As the regular guy looks out upon the sea of humanity, he sees the good, the bad, and the ugly. He doesn't see the Christ within those he considers the bad, the malicious, or even just the irritating people. He makes no effort to see the Christ within. He doesn't even want to be around them. He does manage to see a little of the goodness of Christ in those he considers to be the good and the beautiful, but as soon as a few flaws surface, this good loved one can instantly turn into someone who requires extreme patience on his part. The interesting thing is that this irritating person has always had flaws. The only difference was his focus of attention. In the beginning, he was focused on the good, and in the end, he was focused on the flaws. During both time periods, he was dealing with the same person, but the results were different. The most profound example of this playing out is the falling in and out of love experience. All people have an originating spark of life from God within them, and this Christ within can be seen in anyone, even the least of the brethren and sisters. This dwells within all, from the worst criminal to the most holy saint. The reason a person falls in love is that he refuses to see the flaws in the other person and looks for the good and focuses on it. This not only explains why decent citizens can fall in love with terrible criminals, but also explains why many fall in love with someone, but later hate their guts. The truth is that we can fall in love with any person on the planet. All one has to do is look past the flaws and imperfections of the person considered. But wouldn't it do more harm than good to be oblivious to real external flaws in another, especially dangerous ones? The answer is that some see the Christ within others and dangerously do not see the flaws, whereas more advanced souls can be aware of flaws, but still have the power to look past them to see the Christ within. We need to apply the lion principle, covered earlier. Many who work with lions truly love them, but fully realize that in the right situation, the lion could kill them. We must have the same approach with seeing the Christ in others. We should not ignore the dangers, but instead be like the animal lover who is aware of the dangers, works around them, but still sees the good in the animal. As great as falling in love feels, it lacks the purity of the higher spiritual energies that can be discovered by finding the Christ within ourselves and others. Regular romantic love does bring forth the love of Christ within, but blends it with lower emotional energy, which diminishes its purity and spiritual power. The goal should be to remove all veils of lower emotion, bias, and preconceived notions to allow a full vision of the Christ within all our brothers and sisters.